Hi, and welcome to Candidate Corner today. Today we have Lisa Meyer, and Lisa is running for Cleveland County Court Clerk. So, hi, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm doing very well today.
Awesome. Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am right now, I have always been in management and finance. Right now, I am a contractor that contracts with candidates, political candidates. I do their finances and their reporting to the Oklahoma Ethics Commission. That's what I'm doing at present. But just I stay at home and work.
Well, you have a farm too, don't you?
We don't have a farm.
Oh, okay.
We live out in Etowah, and my husband has worked for Cleveland County for 41 years. So this is kind of a traditional thing. He is a road foreman, and he is a chief deputy for one of our commissioners.
Now, do you have kids?
I have a daughter that is a nurse up at Mercy. And I can't fail but to mention my son. I lost my son 16 years ago. He was medically fragile and handicapped. So when people ask me about my children, of course, I'm always going to talk about Clinton.
Absolutely. We had one that passed as well, and I feel the same way. Okay, well, so let's talk about this because honestly, I don't know. I know that I don't, and I'm not sure that many people know. What does a court clerk do?
A court clerk does everything from filing proceedings in the district court. They work with the county sheriff's office to issue process warrants. They issue the marriage license and other license. They just do multiple things. One of the very important jobs of a court clerk is being on the county budget board. All 8 elected officials in the county are on the budget board.
And now what does the budget board do?
They make the decisions on all the money spent in the county, our taxpayer dollars.
And how they dole out like to the county commissioners and to what are all the parts of the county government that goes to?
Each department, each district, the treasurer, assessor, county clerk, county court clerk, they all sheriffs, they all have that they do their own budgets. Then they take them before the budget board. And sometimes it can turn into a, how do I put this? It turns into a bunch of bickering, and it's used as a political weapon a lot of times too. And that's what we're seeing at present. Our present county clerk court clerk has had to retain outside counsel because of her bad decisions on the budget board. And so we're going to end up spending more taxpayer dollars, our dollars, on representing her by making bad decisions on that budget board.
So I'm going to go to the next question then, because it seems like we're jumping right into it. Why are you running?
I believe that we hold our elected officials accountable. And the best way to do that, if you see an issue, is to step up and step out. And to run, it's not an easy thing to run, to put yourself and a lot of times your family out there. I believe that there's so much in county government, all government, that the taxpayers and our constituents have no idea that goes on. This, just for an example, is retaining outside the ADA actually represents our elected officials, the DA's office. It's free legal service. And now we're having to pay for outside legal service because the DA's office is not good enough for our current county clerk or a court clerk.
Okay. All right. Are there other problems that you see, or are there other things that you feel like about the county court clerk's office that you just thought, hey, I can do this. This is something I'm excited about doing?
Well, it's a compassionate leadership. It's the leadership and the lack of leadership in that office. Their filing is way behind. You hear things about it. I have several friends that work in the office. So you want to I want to bring compassionate leadership. I want to lead by example, because when you treat your employees like they should be treated, and you do the training, then it works as a great team to serve the people and the legal community of Cleveland County and the constituents, the citizens that put us in that office. There is a lot of issues. Don't have time to go into all of them, but that's why I decided to go ahead and step up and step out to run.
Well, I do know that anytime a citizen has to file a lawsuit, or somebody is filing a lawsuit against a citizen in that county, it can make a very big difference to the citizen as to how long and drawn out it gets by filing times and didn't get this on the docket. And, is that kind of what we're talking about here?
Well, we're talking about, there's a lot of issues just with the leadership of the clerk that has, over the last 8 years, during her time she's been in office, there's been 40 employees left that office. 40 plus employees leave that office. They don't have enough time to get trained. It is
wow, 40 employees in 8 years.
Yes.
Holy cow. Okay.
It is not, they can't do the best job, but if you don't have teamwork, there's no teamwork. There is, now, like I said, this is the things that I've heard. I've not worked in the office, but when you have compassionate leadership, total accountability, and you treat these employees like they should be treated, then that's when you have a well-oiled machine and everybody's working together, because everybody feels just as important. And then you can serve the people like you should in the legal community. Our legal community really struggles with this office.
Okay. Well, and that's not good for the citizens.
No.
Well, is there anything else that you can think of off the top of your head that you'd like to let us know about? And also, how can we help you? When are we supposed to vote? Kind of just cover those things as we close
your
out.
Website, your contact information, website.
Okay.
Your office again.
There is a primary on June 18th, and then a possible runoff on August 27th. My name will be on the ballot, as I am an independent, on November 5th. So whoever is victorious in the Republican primary or the runoff will be my opponent. So right now we're not for sure if it will be the current court clerk or if it will be one of the other two.
Awesome.
And
so what is your website?
Meyer FOR courtclerk.com.
Excellent.
And on Facebook, it's under Meyer for Court Clerk.
Awesome. Okay. Is there anything else?
Not that I can think of. I just want to make things better. I want to make things better for the citizens, and I want to serve the citizens, but I want those employees to feel comfortable in their jobs. And I want that office to be able to run efficiently as any office of an elected official should run.
Well,
and
awesome.
The waste of the taxpayer dollars to possibly stop. That's a whole nother segment to talk about.
Yeah. So. Well, thank you so much, Lisa, for being with us. We really do appreciate you taking the time, and good luck in your race, and everybody get out and vote.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Lisa.